Hello everybody, I'm Jason Burnt with Macomb Township Government Access, and this is your Macomb Township News. We are now in the final stretch preparing for the upcoming presidential election. The Macomb Township Clerk's Office is prepared and is willing to help residents moving forward.
We're preparing for the largest voter turnout in history. I just want to remind the voters that they have three options to vote. You can vote in person at a polling location on election day. We will have all the safety procedures in place to ensure a safe voting experience for them in the polling location. You can also vote in person in the clerk's office. If you come to the second floor in Town Hall, we can issue you your ballot. You can vote in one of our polling booths right here on the location, and then we will retrieve the ballot and process it on election day. Or you can vote by mail. We just encourage, if you do vote by mail, to return the ballot in one of our ballot drop boxes we have located throughout the township to ensure that we get it in enough time to process it before election day. But most importantly, we ask the voters if you have any questions, concerns about the security of your ballot, the process, how to vote, anything about registration that we can assist you with, please contact our office. I have very experienced staff that can walk you through the process, answer all your questions so that you feel secure in your vote and you know that your vote is going to count.
Don't forget to also check with the clerk's office in person if you need to register to vote or need an absent mail-in ballot. And remember to vote on Tuesday, November 3rd. The Macomb Township Planning Department will be holding a series of virtual open house meetings in support of their ongoing master planning efforts.
We have three upcoming virtual meetings. We have a roads and utilities meeting, a parks and rec and trails meeting, and then we have a demographics and land use meeting where we will have some panel members who will describe what's going on at the township level, at the county level. We'll have some questions, and then we'll open it up to the public who has dialed in to ask questions. The master plan is due for revision every 5 years, and this one actually has not been updated since 2008. So we're catching up and getting up to speed with our requirements, and this is really a policy document that allows the township to make decisions about the future and how we want to develop. You know, we want feedback from the general public. We have our cultivatemacomb.com website out there now with information and a survey that's out there right now. You know, their feedback will help shape the township for the future. It's their township where they live. We want them to have a hand in what it looks like.
These meetings will be held virtually on the Zoom platform. More information can be found by visiting www.cultivatemacomb.com. With Halloween coming up, the Macomb Township Fire Department would like to remind residents of some safety precautions to be aware of this year.
Just a reminder of the yearly safety precautions. Travel in groups this year. Try to maintain social distancing as best you can. Try to make sure you have something reflective on. With a lot of the residents have the fire pits in the driveways. Make sure that the costumes aren't long and flowing that could catch on fire easily. Try to have fire resistant costumes and just be safe. Try not to run. One that a lot of people don't think of is not petting pets that don't belong to you. So we do have some of those incidents where children are bitten by other people's pets that they don't know. So just the annual safety, be safe, and certainly this year is a little different, whether the masks and the social distancing, the guidelines and precautions that everyone is recommending.
Right now there's been no talk of canceling Halloween. It's still going to go on as planned.
There is nothing in the township that I'm aware of to cancel Halloween. We've gotten numerous phone calls. Town Hall has received numerous phone calls. Our answer to everyone is Halloween is scheduled on the 31st, and trick-or-treating in the township is scheduled from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
If you have any questions or would like additional safety tips, contact the fire department and their information can be found on the township website. The Clinton Macomb Public Library has some great virtual events and programs coming up that residents can certainly take advantage of.
We're still offering virtual programs at the library, so the great thing about virtual programs is that anybody can join from wherever they're at. So we really want to highlight a couple things that we have coming up at the end of October. On October 28th, we've got an event about the city of Berlin. We've got somebody who has traveled there, knows a lot about the subject, and is going to sort of give the overview of the history of that city on the 28th. We've also got a really fun event on October 28th and 29th. It's geared towards teens and adults. It's a murder mystery, and it's online. online. It's called Murder at the Cider Mill. And so there's going to be suspects. People will get to question suspects and kind of try to figure out who done it. We did it earlier this year and it was really popular. We also have another event coming up in November that people might want to be aware of. It's an interview with a former Tuskegee Airman. That'll be on November 9th. There's a gentleman named Larry Martin who wrote a book about him and collected a lot of the stories from World War II. So that's going to be a really great event that people won't want to miss. In addition to that, we're also offering on-demand programs for parents and kids. We know everybody's a little bit zoomed out. They don't want to attend virtual events quite as often. So every Friday, we have an event for children on our YouTube page that goes live, and then parents and children can do them together at home at their leisure on their own schedule. And all Clinton Macomb Public Library locations are open. We're operating in grab-and-go mode. We do ask that you wear a mask when you come into the library, and you can come in, you can browse, you can check out material. Our computer time is limited to an hour, and we do still have curbside pickup for those people who aren't comfortable coming into the building yet. But if you want to come in, come on in, browse, get some books, and have some fun.
More information can be found on the Clinton Macomb Public Library website at cmpl.org. And finally, we would like to remind residents of an office closure coming up. All offices will be closed on Wednesday, November 11th, in observance of Veterans Day. The Recreation Center will remain open, however, with the current state guidelines in place. All other offices will reopen to the public on Thursday, November 12th at 9 a.m. Remember, the most up-to-date information for everything that pertains to Macomb Township can be found on the website, www.macomb-mi.gov. This has been your Macomb Township News.